Welcome to another 31 Days of Horror Toronto After Dark edition, yes. We are into film 12, and we are going to the Netherlands, yes, for the film from 2016 called Prooi, or in, I'm guessing, Dutch, Prooi. P-R-O-O-I. The film is from Dick Maas, who has done a few things, but the one thing that I think most genre people will be into is Saint, or Sint, is how you will see it on many cover or poster or something. S-I-N-T's original title, I believe. Saint is how it got released in North America, obviously, in the translation. He wrote and directed this film, and the film is essentially about a man-eating lion that gets loose in Amsterdam, and essentially some people who are trying to track it down and capture it. Yeah. I didn't think there was anybody really in this film that I might recognize. Mark Frost plays Jack. Sophie Van Winden plays Lizzie. Julian Blumen plays Dave. Victor Lowe plays Neef. Things like that. I honestly, I don't know that any of these people are anything really. At least not that I know. Maybe you do. Yeah. The film is cool in the sense that you get to see stuff shot in Amsterdam. You know, obviously they hit up the red light district and the park and such. So it's nice to see the locale and such. Where it tends to fall short is its use of CG. The lion is completely computer animated, and unlike some films which spent crazy amounts of money on the special effects, and well, yeah, that's another story for another day. This one, well, it's not quite realistic. You can tell it's computer animated, but as soon as you get past that, as soon as you let go of the fact that, hey, this is a fake lion, and just let it go, the film starts getting a little bit more entertaining. There are moments of comedy sprinkled all throughout the film, and I think they are a very welcome addition in this case, because the film does take a little bit of a overboard, you know, over the top. I guess overboard is not the right word. Over the top stance. It's yeah, it's. I mean, I think it's in the trailer, but, and I don't want to give away any spoilers, but they bring in a super experienced hunter to get this lion, and yeah, he's less than able, but he knows what he's doing. And then, of course, there are some other hunters who are brought in who are also less than able in a different sense. And essentially it's almost like the lion versus the city versus these two different hunters, and the back and forth and the comedy and the carnage. There is plenty of bodies accumulated by this lion. You know, this man-eater, as you would like to call it. From a technical standpoint, the film, outside of the, CG elements, is solid. It looks good. It sounds good. I mean, music is good. Sound effects, all that kind of stuff is fine. I mean, I guess I guess the acting is good. It's kind of hard. I'm not one to really tell if a foreign film is really well acted sometimes, because I don't really know what they're saying. I can read the subtitles and I can hear them and all that kind of stuff, but it's harder to get that emotional thing going on when you're essentially reading what they're saying rather than, you know, actually having it in the film. So as far as I could tell, acting was good. You know, dialogue fit with, you know, when it was campy, it was campy. When it was serious, it was serious. It didn't seem out of place, really. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed Saint, so I'm not surprised that I would enjoy a film like Prey. It's just too bad that, you know, the elements that I should have really, really, really liked, being, you know, the lion and the carnage it would create, weren't physical. Yeah, physical effects would have made so much difference in this film. Yes, they would have been hard, and yes, they would have been expensive, but I think they would have been so much better. That being said, if it's the difference between making making the film and not making the film, I don't know about you, but I would choose the one that says I'm going to be able to make the film. So, you know, you gotta take your lumps where you know they are, and you know, just deal with it. So yeah. The film. I wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to keep it dark here. Oh well. What are you gonna do? I'd give it a recommend. It is. I mean, there are worse nature run amok type films out there, but there are better ones. But that being said, if that's your cup of tea, if you like seeing, you know, killer snakes or killer crocodiles or killer insects or whatever, then I'm sure you're going to be down with something like this. Played serious for the most part, but like I said, there are comedic elements which help lighten the mood, and such. And it is nice to see the locale, right? Like, it's nice to just see Amsterdam in general, and the Netherlands, I guess, you know, because there would be shots that aren't in Amsterdam. So yeah, I give it a recommend for those reasons. In terms of rating, I don't know. I would say a 3 for story and all that kind of stuff, but I'm gonna knock it down kind of to a 2.5-ish because of the CG lion. I just would have liked more. That's all I'm saying. Just a little bit more realism would have done a lot. But yeah, that is my thoughts on Prey, or Prooi, from 2016, and the Netherlands from Toronto After Dark. More 31 Days of Horror and Toronto After Dark coverage to come, so keep watching, and yeah, let's check those out very soon.